use that word because we cannot confirm anything that you are telling the Nigerian people, and so they are disillusioned. At the moment now, you can even refer to what Gardiner Abba said. This situation is becoming helpless, hopeless, and headless. And the situation is this. If Mr. Shishino is discarding what I said as regard to Mango, you can Google it on Wikipedia, you can see, and I'm willing to share these particular data with you. Then let's even take it from that. Why don't you give us the accurate figure of what has been spent for this for security in this country at the moment? Let Nigerians be aware and can confirm what we are saying that we have spent for security in Nigeria. It is not good that when we have a government that rode on propaganda, a government that rode on telling people some of the mistakes of the past and promising Nigerians that they are going to fulfill them, and finding it difficult now to even put the right peg in the right hole. These were promises that were made long before this election. And I want to say clearly, Nigerians are ridiculously patient for the fact that they have been patient with this government for the past 5 to 6 years coming now, and nothing that they have promised that have been adequately provided for them. So what is wrong with when I act like a politician? I'm happy that you are defending the interest of the government, which of course we're rightly doing. So we as politicians, we must come out with those particular mistakes that you are doing as an even free consultancy for you to take corrections. Don't deny them, but take correction. Just like as you are trying to provide solution, we would suggest to you that the morale of the Nigerian army and other security agencies in Nigeria are almost dead. We read it in the papers that some of them are also committing mutiny. We read it in the papers when people are saying that they are jumping from one place to another. They are no more interested in the Nigerian army because they have been given substandard weapons. Yeah. Now you are responding to that. We are suggesting also that we must take care of the morale of the interest of the Nigerian army so that they can perform. We have gallant soldiers who have performed exceedingly well inside and outside this country, and we must continue to give them hope. But now they are helpless, they are headless, and they are disillusioned.
Alhaji Yunusa, because we need to close the program now, in 10 seconds, if there is one solution to fixing insecurity in the country, what would that be?
The unity of this country is paramount. Nigerian people feel annihilated in different parts of this country. We must get the head of every Nigerian together to work as a team. As today, we are not working as a team. So people cannot even give you the solution to the problem because they are angry. And they are angry because some of the things that they have been saying to Nigerian government, they are not listening. Rather than listening and solving their problem, we are giving them, calling them names and disenfranchising them completely from the Nigerian nation. We must get everybody together, and the leadership must show that clear example, not carrying people from only
we are obviously out of time.
A country with no rules and regulations, a country where laws are not adhered to, a country where there is no consequence for bad behavior. We either have a government or we don't. We either have security agencies or we don't. We either believe in the sanctity of life and property or we don't. These are the fundamental issues at stake today. Because every day since we've been here, somebody has gotten killed, raped, maimed, throat slit, killed at gunpoint. And every day we have resolutions after resolutions, and nothing is being done. It is time the federal government of Nigeria acts, because they were voted into office. They have an executive function to protect the lives and properties of Nigerians. This is one of several examples that we've been accosted with since we've been in the hollow chambers. I am disgusted by what I am hearing. It is disgusting to find pregnant women, their stomachs slit, unborn babies removed. And if these herdsmen are allowed to rampage the way they are, then, frankly speaking, they are a terrorist organization. And a terrorist organization must be dealt with decisively by the military. It is no longer a situation where we call on policemen who do not have the arms or the training to face folks with AK-47, a well-trained militia. We are told by foreigners, maybe Nigerians, but in a sense, people who now occupy land that belong to Nigeria, and we have conversations with them. If we can fight Boko Haram, certainly we can fight the herdsmen. And what I am saying right now is very, very serious, and I urge the federal government of Nigeria to take this seriously. And if the security agencies cannot do their job, then the leadership must be fired. There must be consequence for bad behavior. You are either in control of security of Nigeria or you are not. The ministers involved should resign. The generals involved must be fired or resign. Otherwise, they should be impeached. It is not acceptable for Nigerians to be killed like cattle. It is not acceptable for us to be invaded by foreign mercenaries, and all we do is have conversations. Enough is enough. I am urging the federal government of Nigeria. It's not about coming to it is as if the Senate is now the executive arm of government. That is what it seems. And I feel sorry for my colleagues. Senator Marafat closed our session, told us what is happening. Senator Marafat, pay attention. He told us what is happening in Zamfara State. But Senator Marafat did not say it in open house. What he said frightened everybody here about what is happening in Zamfara. Zamfara State is being occupied by foreign mercenaries. That is a fact of life. When we had a session yesterday, he never said it. But he should have said it. It is being occupied by a foreign country in Zamfara State. If that is the case, what are we doing about it? If the people responsible for protection of lives and property in Nigeria cannot do their job, what happens in civilized countries? They are fired. They are kicked out of office. Shehu Sani on TV today explained it eloquently, and he was dead on point. Now, what are we doing? If the federal government of Nigeria wants to run the Red Chamber as the Red Chamber to become the executive of Nigeria, then let us appoint a Senate President, the President of Nigeria. Let us do the job of the executive, because it doesn't make any sense. Every day we deal with all these issues. People are being killed every day. Babies are being born every day with no future. They are born into this world, and as soon as they're old enough, they pick up an AK-47, they pick up a machete, they start killing fellow human beings. Then what do? All we do is talk. What is happening? There has to be consequence. The Minister of Defense should come here and tell us what he's doing. Minister of Internal Affairs should be someone here and let us know what they're doing. If the cabinet is incompetent, then fire them. Senator Marafat said things to me. Look, when he finished speaking yesterday, 5 senators came to me scared to death, frightened about what he said. But he didn't say it in open house. He said it in private. And what he said should have said on the floor. Because what is happening in Taraba, what is happening in Enugu, what is happening in Kaduna, what is happening all across the country is disgusting. People are being killed. People are being killed. I don't think you understand it. Maybe the cameras should go to these areas and see dead bodies. Maybe NBC should change the laws. Let us see dead bodies. Women being slaughtered as if we were in Liberia, as if we were in Sierra Leone. What is this? We are becoming a barbaric nation. We have no respect for life and property. And people are dying every day. And what the hell are we doing? The executive should speak today and explain to Nigeria what is going on in this country. We cannot continue like this.